Hello, everyone. This is Morgan Freeman. I want to tell you all about my friends from the Breeze Shooters podcast. Breeze Shooters brings you news, sports, poker, and everything in between. Join these washed-up former athletes as they trash talk and give their opinions on everything. Too funny to pass up. Join these longtime friends as they share their stories of growing up in Brooklyn. Hear what all the talk is about, and be entertained by all their stories and antics. Remember, folks, subscribe and tell a friend about the Breeze Shooters podcast.
Fuck, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this. I'm gonna cut the shirt. No, I can sell the shirt.
Don't cut the shirt. Don't cut the shirt. Don't cut the shirt.
Wow, don't quit your day job.
This is my day job.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Breeze Shooters podcast. We are the show that brings you news, sports, poker, and everything in between. I'm your host, Lou, joined by my very good friend.
Say it now.
Chris.
That's it.
All right, we're going to keep it short, Chris. He doesn't want to give out his government.
Yes, sir.
And we're sorry about the technical difficulties. But traffic is back to normal. New York City is crazy no matter where you go. And that goes with parking too. So finding parking, good luck with that. But we're here. It's going to be a really good day. We're glad to introduce Laura Khan. She's going to be joining us today. And hopefully Laura's Dilemma will turn into a regular segment that we're going to have here on the Breeze Shooter Show.
I was looking at her IG.
Don't go there.
Fire.
Don't go there.
Fire.
So Laura is a hairstylist by trade. You know what? I'm not even going to get into it. I'll let her explain everything.
Yeah, well, you don't put business out there. Let her say whatever she wants to say.
Exactly. Hey, real quick, got good feedback from the Bronx, the taping that we did up there, the early. Shout out to my man Angel, the King Lechon of New York City.
When I almost lost a couple of limbs.
Oh God. Yeah, listen, that was the only spot where I could buy pork. Somebody was selling me a DVD player, and I had bids up. There was a private auction going on the flat screen TV. My $18 was going strong until some guy named Pacheco killed me with $21.
Did you happen to notice the Latin King meeting?
Oh no, yeah, I saw them.
A few feet down.
I didn't want to look. I just checked to see if I saw a war. If war was up there, he didn't see him. I said, I don't know any of these guys.
I just did one of these. I hit my chest like, we good.
All right.
But that's when is that episode coming up?
That episode.
The reason I'm asking is because a lot of people asking,
Yeah.
When is coming up?
Yeah. So that's gonna drop next Monday. Next Monday that episode will go up. And again, thanks to Alex Hugo who helped us out with the filming of that episode. It should be a good one. Angel's a very let's put it like this. His lechon was delicious, but I feel more people go up there because of who he is as a person. Definitely charismatic, very entertaining, very engaging, and a little dangerous with the machete. Any guy swinging a machete in a crowded area, I just say danger.
And he was a few Heinekens in.
Yeah, I know.
So
we were partly guilty for that.
We
brought him some 22. We brought him gas.
I'm just happy I got these 3 fingers. They came very close to losing those 3 fingers right there. But let me set that up.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that episode will be dropping next week. Again, that's with the street food icon. His name is Angel Paranda, and he has the lechon spot up on East 152nd and Wales Avenue. Definitely check it out. It's a good ride if you're not up in the Bronx, but it's definitely worth the trip. The food was good. Just don't wear jewelry and don't only pack what you need.
And the crackheads are friendly. Listen, the crackheads are friendly. That's all I gotta say. The crackheads are friendly.
Chris, you know what?
This is what happens.
No, I thought she was doing it.
That's alright. That's cool. We're cool. People catch it.
Yeah. As long as we got it on the menu.
Yeah. So the crackheads are friendly.
Yes.
That's about it. But it's like I said, it's the experience of the characters up there. Because it's not only Angel in his selling his food and his food truck.
It's the doorman.
It's the doorman. it's the 60, 70-year-old ladies drinking beer. I thought that was my mom and my aunt.
Yeah, but don't give away too much. More, you'll see all this footage on our next episode.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm not telling you what to do. Just remember who's the head of it. And so let's go to Miss Laura Cons. Welcome to the Breeze Show. How you doing, Laura?
I'm great. How about you?
Good. How was the ride up?
It was good. I was in Queens, so it was like 20 minutes. Yeah.
Recently getting to know you via IG, I
Right.
see you posted, but you're like all over New York City. I'm like, you live up in the Bronx, correct?
North, a little north, Yonkers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
But I'm a Bronx girl,
You are a Bronx girl, okay.
right?
So, Laura, tell us about, how you got started with your podcast and, what type of topics you cover, who are some of the guests that you have on your show?
So my podcast, The Laura Cons Experience, I started coming out of quarantine, feeling like I needed to connect with people. I was going through a lot of mental stuff, and I was like, I can't be the only one struggling. Like, I was like, this is so unreal. So I said, I gotta talk to people. And I started with people that I was watching through quarantine. And it happens to be a lot of music people, DJs and things like that. So it just kind of steamrolled into its own thing. I had the pleasure of interviewing Cuban Link.
Okay, oh, nice.
Yes, which I feel so grateful that he sat with me. I had no idea who he was.
He's a character.
He's hysterical.
Can I curse?
Of course you
Oh,
should.
great. He's fucking amazing. And I know, so when I had the opportunity to speak to him, I didn't know his history. I didn't even know about him.
Oh, you didn't know who he
I
was,
knew,
nothing.
yeah, I knew Fat Joe. I knew all that, but I didn't know Cuban Link. So as I'm getting ready to do the interview, my camera guy's like, Laura, you gotta see all this stuff about him. And I was like, I was like, am I gonna get shot? Like, I can't lie, I was a little nervous. But he was great. And what I loved about him was that the humility. Because I said to him, I was like, listen, I don't really care about this beef you have. That's not what I'm trying to highlight. I want to highlight you, your person, your growing up, things that motivate, inspire you. And he let go of some stuff. Like he divulged he was a big chess player, which I thought was really cool. Coming to America, being an immigrant with his family. So I was really happy about that. It was a great interview. So
Where can folks find that? That's on YouTube?
So YouTube, The Laura Cons Experience.
Okay. Now we got to talk about the meat and potatoes of Laura's show, which
Right.
is Laura's Dilemma.
Laura's Dilemma.
Please tell us about Laura's Dilemma, how it came to fruition, and what folks can expect with this new segment coming our way.
I saw a few, and I'm sorry to interrupt, I saw a few,
Stay good.
and
They're
people are missing out, because,
Yeah.
and it's not only, this is the thing, it's not only for women. If you're a smart man, you listen to what he gotta say.
Laura, before you jump into it, I think Laura has such a good relationship with guys. They're, like, from what I get what you're saying, they're open with her. They tell her, like, their true intimate feelings, which is great, because I think it's twofold. It can help women out, because they're getting real insight into what a man's thinking, what's going through. But go ahead, Laura, break it down. What's the dilemma about?
So I was dating a gentleman prior to and through quarantine, and I'm not gonna throw him under the bus and be like, he did this, that, and the other thing.
Okay.
However, through the period of time I was with him, I would find little remnants of females through his home. And I would be like,
Well, we're talking about panties?
there was like this big, long, brown hair, a few brown hairs in the sink. And I was like, in the mirror, I was like, wait, hold on. I don't think I got any brown in there. So I'd be like, guy, oh, that was my daughter. Now he has a daughter, she does have long brown hair. Okay, so we let that go. Then there's one day I get into bed, and I'm like, what the fuck? Fucking piece of gum sticks to me. Lost my mind. I was like, he's like, I fell asleep chewing gum. I was like, come on, man.
He's good on his feet, though. You know, he's quick. He's quick on his feet.
Hey, Lord, let me tell you though, I think another female would put that piece of gum in a cup to get analyzed. Like, we're gonna find this broad.
It's a 23 and me something.
I was like, guy, are you kidding me? Big blowout. So we come out of quarantine again, and I'm just like, I got all this stuff in my head, and I'm like, nah, man, I gotta bring this to the people. I gotta see if I'm the only one that's losing my mind. So, hence, was dilemma. But I used myself as the third person.
So it came out of, it was an experience of your experience.
Right, a lot of the beginning stuff was things that I was going through with him, and I was like, nah, man, I ain't a fucking dummy. I was like, I'm a Bronx girl.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, and I'm an Italian Bronx girl. I was like, nah, man, this ain't flying. So that's where Law's dilemma was born.
So just for the people, then it doesn't matter. Was it a serious relationship or
So,
to your knowledge? Because maybe he thought.
No, when we first started dating, he divulged to me that he wanted to be serious. Exclusive, yes, he said it to me, and he's in the music industry, and I just felt kind of like, I was always a little on the defense because of what he did. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go with it. You know, this is how I feel for him.
Give it a chance.
Yeah, and I felt deeply for him. And like I said, I would never, listen, like I say all the time, we're human. My only issue is, don't say this to me and act like that. Because if you're saying that you want to be exclusive with me, I'm exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not seeing anybody, I'm all yours.
You're gonna hold up your end of the water.
But if you don't want to be exclusive, that's fine.
No.
But guess what?
Let me do me.
That's it. And I find that a lot of guys don't like that.
No.
They want you here.
You know what it is? People are just selfish. They're selfish, so they, but what people don't understand is how beautiful it is to be honest and, babe, you do you and we'll do me, and then when we hook up, we have a great time. But ego gets involved. So, question, did you actually catch him or you just, in your mind?
No. So, very interestingly enough, how the universe works, I had been at a random spot with people that were speaking to, that I was at a random place, and these people that I was with started speaking about the girl that he was involved with. And they said, oh, so-and-so is involved with so-and-so. My jaw hit the floor, and I was like, no. And I'm doing everything to compose myself and not lose my fucking shit.
Exactly.
Because I gotta hear this. So I'm like, I don't blow up, I'm like, right. I'm like, okay, learn, put all your Buddhist stuff into play right now. And I divulged information to a third party who knew the female. The female got in touch with my guy. It was a whole big, he denied it, da-da-da. That was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Was the female getting played too?
Yeah,
Well,
because
she knew. She didn't know about you.
I was with him for a whole year and a half.
Okay.
I don't know where she came into play, but I was like, listen, I was here first. I don't know about you.
So I guess, Laura, what our listeners want to know, did you find love after that, or are you still in pursuit?
So I'm currently single because I feel that for me right now, this is where I need to be. I need to just solve dilemmas.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, and you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
One thing I didn't get a chance to look at is when you say, hey, put your which I think is brilliant, because too many people focus on themselves giving advice.
Right.
I like the fact that you give your advice, but however you open it up, because, hey, what do you guys think? Maybe I was wrong. And I didn't get a chance to look at that, but do a lot of people respond and they put their comments in?
Yes, they do, and it depends on the topic. Of course, the more racy,
Yeah.
the more comments I get.
Exactly.
But it's interesting. I have to say that in the time I've been doing it, I really haven't gotten any negativity. Like nobody, except for somebody that I think was linked to my ex. They came and they were like, you know, you're putting this guy's business out there, and they hashtagged him, hashtagged and added him. And I was like, all right, so this is somebody from his camp that doesn't like, too fucking bad. Hey, listen,
It is what it is.
you know,
That's for that gum, bastard.
son of a bitch, the fucking Victoria's Secret panty in the goddamn garbage. Oh my God, the stories for days, for days.
So I was seeing on your profile that you also do modeling and videos, and I happened to see, I forget the gentleman's name, but it was a rap video, and actually a friend of the show, Alana, is in that video as well.
Yes,
What's the name of
D-Struck.
that artist?
D-Struck, not,
Okay.
D-Struck, yeah.
So you do a lot of that? You appear in videos and stuff?
I have, I did a video with Hood Celebrity
Okay.
where I played a therapist,
Okay.
which was very interesting. Hood Celebrity, D-Struck, there's a couple more, cause I don't really cause that's not my main thing,
Gotcha.
but if people need it, I'm like, yeah, why not? You know, I'm like, I'm cute, I could do it.
And we also see that you have an upcoming role on Alex Hugo's film, Big Italy. So tell us about that. Do you know who you're going to be? What's your character?
A therapist,
Oh,
Sam.
yeah.
Yes, and your friend Marino.
Okay.
We have a little thing.
Okay.
Be careful. Marino has a bad ticket. Don't get him over here.
Oh, no.
Love you, Marino. So I'm talking about.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just
Marino's the
together
best.
like a week or so ago.
He's great.
He's
Yeah,
true
yeah.
professional, man.
Yes.
And so, in addition to the movie, are you working on anything else that people could look out for? Or, well, first of all, let's let people get your IG handle so they can see some of your work. I think that's key.
You only do IG, or you're on Facebook, or TikTok, and all that stuff?
So I have Facebook, I have TikTok, and IG. Official Cons is my IG. I'm more active on that. TikTok is Laws Dilemma, Laus Dilemma. I'm getting more active on that because I've heard that's the movement, right? YouTube, the Laura Cons Experience, and Facebook, Laura Cons.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What I want to do is I want to take like a quick break. I want to give you time to prepare, and I want you to come back and folks listening in, if you want to call into the show to comment,
The number is, don't tell me what to do, bro.
refer to me as F.
347-721-3161. 347-721-3161. Don't call my regular line. Call the number since I sat down, I've gotten like 4 or 5 calls. Like people know this is what I do.
Yeah, listen, please don't be shy. Call into the show. We're going to be back in a minute with Law's Dilemma. And hopefully you guys call in. If not, you're lost. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Breeze Shooter Show. And we have the lovely Laura Cons joining us today, and she's gonna unveil the new segment to the program, which is called Law's Dilemma. And with that being said, Laura, take us away.
So I had this one dilemma where my girl hit me up and she was like, Law, she goes, I got a dilemma. She said, I was at my guy's house and she said, I'm in the bathroom, washing up, She goes, and I go to the bathroom and I look in the garbage pail and she said, I see a tissue and it looks like there's makeup on it. So she's like, I confront my guy. She says, I think I did the right thing. I said, I think you did. She goes, what is this? She flips out on him, she tells me, and then she says, he denied it. And then she said to me, she left the house and then he got in touch with her and told her that he wiped his ass and threw it in the garbage. So she's like, Law, she's like, is this like, I was like, babe, he's fucking lying. I said, he's straight up lying. It was makeup. That's it. And she's like, really? I'm like, yeah, he's lying to you.
That's kind of crazy because I still can't see. I guess it would. I don't even want to get so graphic. It was brown makeup, I guess. What the fuck is he talking about?
I would have been embarrassed though. Why even go that route? Like, listen.
Right.
Yeah,
You're speechless.
I'm like, no, that wasn't me. I would have went to Shaggy route. No, that wasn't mine.
No, it wasn't me. Exactly.
Yeah.
But that, you know what it is? That's what happens.
Well, I found it on the floor. I was
when
just
they-
throwing it in the trash can.
Yeah.
Something to that effect.
Yeah, but no, this was in his apartment.
It was in his bathroom garbage. She's like,
oh, we got a new plumber.
And you know what? You know, I wanna bring something up to you. And I want to get your take on it. I don't believe that you should be in a relationship if you don't trust a person.
Isn't trust earned? I mean, Lord, you tell us that.
I think that a lot of people, unfortunately today, have a lot of insecurity issues with partners, and I really genuinely believe that social media has a big part of that problem. Yeah, it's disgusting.
Huge. It's
You
so
know,
addictive. So you're competing with a person's time. That's the problem right there. So that develops the reason for not being trusted.
The insecurities.
Yeah.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand the beginning, the first few months, you get to know each other, and you're right, you build trust. But now that, like, her and her past relationship, that they were exclusive and this and that. If you don't trust a person, like, I don't even know the person that the female that called the DM'd you about the tissue in the bathroom. But there has to be something in your head that makes you check, or.
Well, she was like, it was innocent. Like she said, she sat down to go to the bathroom.
And she saw it.
And the garbage pail was
It's
right there. And it's like, she was like, lost. She was like, it was in my face. She was like, I didn't even have to work for it. And, right, so I feel that sometimes people are definitely on edge in a relationship, and sometimes you look for things that really aren't there and make things bigger. But I think, like, for me and my past relationship, there were a lot of other things that led to the insecurity. Like, we would be in his house. We would never go out. He took me around his friends maybe one time.
Yeah, that's a red flag right there. In the sense that, we're not going out,
But it's also early too.
You're not sure.
He's enjoying it.
Yeah, right. I mean, listen.
Well, if you
In the
wanna-
beginning,
No, you're still, in the beginning, you
Right.
take your girl out.
I listen, and when we very first started dating, like, we would go out to dinner and da-da. But then it was like you're not bringing me around friends. You're not and to defend him, like, I wasn't so quick to bring him around my family and friends. So, and I always say that too. I'm like, I always point out what I didn't do. Like, I'm not one of these chicks that like, this motherfucker, blah, blah, blah.
So, pointing the finger.
No, I take all the heat. I'm there. But like I said, I feel like a man leads the relationship.
Lord, my next question to you. I've been married for 22 years, right?
God bless.
So,
She can't help you.
No,
She can't help you.
No, it's personal because it's friends. So
Okay.
in our circle of friends, there are like maybe 3 or 4 females that are not dating, and they're all in that early to mid 40s age range. I really when I talk to them, I can't offer any advice because things to me look so different in the dating world. Like,
Yeah.
can you shed a light for these young ladies on what the dating game's about, how to be successful, what to look for, where to go? Because back in the days when I was young, you would go to a club.
I
But I don't think that's the thing anymore.
But that's the thing also, at that age, the club scene is not, for the most part, the club scene, if you're 40 or over, you're very, very good.
Hey Chris, that's law. I don't want to hear you.
No,
That's law.
I understand, I'm not giving advice. You
You
just mentioned the club scene, so I need to get the club scene out, because the club scene is not an option.
Go ahead, Lo.
So I'm going to speak on myself. For me personally, I have always found that your energy speaks volumes. And I've been through it where I've been looking for somebody, and I could be, I'll be in the clubs every weekend back in the day, never meet anybody. But the minute I shift my mindset to that, I'm going out and I'm having fun with my friends, the men were fucking on me.
Really?
So I really believe that it is what you put out there, and I believe that some women are a little thirsty in their energy. Like they're so like, I gotta get married, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And I think that fucks shit up a lot.
You're absolutely right.
You know, and like I said, it's what energy you put out there. If you're just out having a good time, you could be in the supermarket having a great time with the cucumbers.
Exactly. And something might pop up. By the way,
Right.
that's the perfect. So
That was great advice.
next time you see a few of my friends, just tell them stop being thirsty.
I don't know, but I can't say that. But Lord, though, like, so what are your suggestions for these women to find love? I get the whole energy thing, but are you like a big fan of Tinder and those online websites?
So another funny story. Let me go back to my ex again.
Okay.
Quick. So my girlfriend hit me up and was like, "Yo, Laura, your guy is on fucking Tinder." I said, "No, he's not," and he hit her up.
Stop.
Wow.
So I confronted him. He was like, oh, he had such a bullshit. I was like, you know
That
what?
was a scumbag. I'd like to see a picture of this guy.
Oh my God, no, we can't. I'll never say both. I never say both, but I always laugh because I'm like, if my dilemmas really fucking blow up, can this guy come back and take some kind of credit from me?
Well, you didn't give his name.
No, I
He had
never
other
will.
boyfriends, so.
Yeah.
A plethora of-
Right. Many. Yeah,
But
so.
are you? But going back to the question, are you for those websites or are you against them?
For me personally, no. I am not the type of person that can look at a picture and be like, oh, I gotta feel the energy. I gotta feel like we gotta connect in that way. But it's whatever works for everybody. You know, I know people that have gotten married off of these sites. So it really is what works for you. And I kind of feel a little bit like women, when they get into that upper age range, they get a little more picky.
Mm.
It's like, okay, this guy doesn't have that guy doesn't, and then he doesn't make $1 million, and it's like, come on, man.
You don't like them alone.
Shouldn't it be the other way around? Like when you're young, you're supposed to be real big.
They should loosen up.
Yeah.
They should loosen up.
He's been a boy for a year.
Right, I mean, listen, I'm not saying you want this guy that's, sleeping on his mother's floor. No. Like, he has to have a job, he has to be productive, there has to be all these things, 100%, but, it's like, you could not give a good guy a chance because, I don't know, like
He makes 30,000 a year.
yeah, or he doesn't shave his ear hairs, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I could never date a guy, if all the facial hair is not clean, we ain't dating. You gotta manscape, guys. You gotta manscape.
Listen, yeah, exactly.
No, but you know what I'm saying? And, you have to really look at if they're good people, good human, kind, respectable, compassionate. So I think, like I said, some of these women today are a little, just like,
Trying to loosen up the strings.
a little bit.
So Lord, in taking us out, where are a couple places that you recommend for girls, maybe to meet good guys or just to meet someone?
Everywhere. I mean, really, nice, beautiful restaurants.
Really, restaurants? You think restaurants you get hit up by somebody?
But like they're out, like if a group of guys are out together.
Right, so I'm gonna give some dating advice. This is my big thing for women. Going out, do not go out with more than two of you. It should be you and your friends.
Okay.
Beyond that, a guy is never gonna approach you because it's too intimidating to him. And I've experienced this, like I've gone out with, a crew of chicks, and I've gone out with me and my girl, and without fail, just me and my girl,
You get approached.
all the time.
Lord,
Drinks.
should the girl's friend be less prettier than the girl? Because I think this is a strategy behind this. No?
You really want to kill me. You really want to put in the spot, man.
You know, I don't know. I mean, like all my friends are cute just like me, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that's the thing. No, that's a little fucked up, guy.
Listen,
I can't lie to you. But
It
you heard
exists.
that.
It
It
exists.
does. But that's the chicks. Let me tell you. So that's a chick with a. I don't like that. I don't like a girl like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
And she's gonna get a shitty guy because that energy is fucking bad.
And it happens. I swear to you.
It's like, let me get my girl that's a little, she's busted, and I'm the hot one, and we're going out.
Exactly.
Fuck
They're gonna approach me before they approach her, and and you know what it is? They might not be even that cute, but next to the friend, you know, I'm gonna keep it, you know, next to the friend, they look like a 10. Meanwhile, no, you're a 6.
I see it a lot though, because I see when girls go out, it's usually not always equal. There's always a difference. Either there's a round person or whatever.
I used to do it with Lou. Whenever we used to go out, I make sure he was my ugly guy. So
You're crazy.
I was just there for last night. Talk about failing.
Oh my God.
I did strike out a lot. That is true.
So, I guess in closing, what can people expect from you on a weekly basis?
I'm just gonna keep delivering dilemmas. If anybody has dilemmas, get in my DM. I would love to answer them. I also just put a disclaimer up on IG, and I'm gonna put it here. I am not a trained professional. I do not have any PhDs or degrees in psychology, anything. This is just my perspective, my life experience.
You play one on TV.
I know, this is like the big thing. Yeah, what's her name from Sopranos? I get that all the time. Melfi, Dr. Melfi.
Yeah.
You're Dr. Melfi. I'm like, well, right.
You know what? No, we got 3 minutes here. Can you tell me the craziest, because you're a hairdresser, so I know you get crazy stories all the time. What's one of the craziest stories that you've come across?
Oh my goodness. Oh, you got me on the spot. There's too many.
There's too many. Oh, okay.
Crazy. I don't know. I mean, just recently, this daughter and mother, the daughter she has a lot of mental issues, and she got in touch with a coworker of mine. She was having an episode, and she was texting my coworker. The girl who was texting my coworker, I'm not going to say her name. Let's say her name is Jackie. So she was saying, Jackie's not here anymore. I've taken over. You have to come and save her. Her mother is buried in the backyard. Like,
That's some demonic shit. That's some
That's
exorcist
crazy.
stuff.
so my coworker was like, the mom had passed away years prior. I knew that the daughter had some mental issues, but she was over the edge, and my friend had to block her. Because it was like texting. Just, she's not, like,
Oh, man.
I will tell you, to date, that's the craziest thing.
Well, that's on that one.
Scary.
No, you know what? And just let me make a quick observation, which everybody, the hairdresser thing, the therapist thing,
It's perfect.
that's
She's-
the connection.
Well, that's what I
She's
said.
a therapist without a license.
Exactly.
I said
So you are professional.
Right,
You just don't
right,
have that PhD.
I said, for the amount of years I have behind the chair, I should have a PhD.
Exactly.
I should.
Exactly.
Well,
Right.
get a degree.
Right. Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. I hope you've been entertained. Look out for Laura's Dilemma, which will be appearing on the show probably around the 4:40 mark each week. And we hope you've been entertained. Please hit her up, check her out online on IG. Really good stuff, very entertaining stuff. And with that being said, peace, everyone. Take care.
We out.
Yo, get up! Get the fuck out, nigga! Yo, get up! Get up, nigga! Get up!